And hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day, and hopefully you can hear me all right. World of Outlaws at Highlands Speedway. Should be a good one. Should be a good one indeed. They're just getting wrapped up with hot laps, so we will have qualifying going on next. And we have two group qualifying. We have Group A and Group B. Some names out there tonight. Corey Lawler after racing at the North-South 100. Obviously, Tim McCready in this first group. Shannon Babb, Bobby Pierce, Ryan Gustin, Drake Troutman, Jason Fager, Ethan Dotson, Tanner English are some of the big names in the Group A qualifying. Group B qualifying will have Brent Larson, Dennis Erb Jr., Nick Hoffman, Cody Overton, Dustin Sorensen, Mike Harrison, who they did a nice little piece on, Brian Shirley, Brandon Shepard will be in Group B. So 15 cars in Group B, and looks like 16 cars in Group A. So qualifying is going to go quite quick. Also on the docket tonight, they have the dirt car UMP modifieds. So that will be something added. That we'll keep an eye out for. Hopefully somebody will join us here. There was Slammy from Rippin the Lip podcast was supposed to join. He's still stuck at work, so we will hopefully hear from him tonight. Race and Jason could not make it. He wanted to be content creator and post on X here tonight. We'll also be doing our dirt draft selections. I am waiting for qualifying to get done. Obviously, the names are up there. You have Brian Shirley, B. Shep, Ryan Gustin, Bobby Pierce, Dennis Erb Jr., Jason Fager, Nick Hoffman, Tanner English, Tim McCready, Drake Troutman, Shannon Babb, Cody Overton, Ethan Dotson, Mike Harrison might be a good grab tonight. Tony Shepard Jr. is a scratch. They thought he might race tonight, and looks like he isn't. So, let's see, Brent Larson's way down the list. Miles Moose, possibly Tristan Chamberlain. You know, there's some good, decent names on here. But it'll just be a matter of how qualifying goes, I guess. Oh, I didn't want to do that. All right. So as soon as we get that, I'll make my predictions. Of course, tonight, drinking a good old Ultra Pounder. I found the Pounders. So, and I got a lot more beer in the fridge. I got Bud Light in there. I got Blue Moon and more Mick Ultra. So we'll we won't be drinking all of that tonight. No, we're not doing that. No, don't be doing that shit. All right. Want to know why we're not going to do that shit? Because I said so. So yeah, Beat the Heat 40 is what they call this event at Highland Speedway. To be completely honest, I do not think we're going to see very much big action if I'm being honest. And you can follow me on X at EV500 Racing, where you can see what I have been up to. It's been a busy summer with commentating on the local dirt track and we're actually heading towards the end of our season. We have the season championship Friday night And then next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I got 3 back-to-back races, and then a few days off. And then I head to the other racetrack that I'll sometimes work at for their 3 days at the end of the year. So of their season. So 6 days of 11 days. I'm calling it a mini hell tour. Yes, a mini hell tour. Why? Because it's I mean, that's a lot of racing to do in a very short amount of time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like on the live stream. If you enjoy this content, of course, make sure you're watching the World of Outlaw Late Models on Dirt Vision. Again, we're going to hopefully get somebody in here to help me out and be a co-host tonight. What I'm hoping for is my buddy Slammy joins us, who's been to a number of races this year, and we'll hopefully be able to talk about his experiences. Which he should be, because there's going to be some downtime. Greatest store on dirt. What a stupid name. As you can see, I've been working all day today, so. But yeah, should be a good night of racing, I have a feeling. So it's the only thing that's on tonight, and I may go put on a hat. You know, that's what I'm going to go do. I'll be right back. I will be right back. That's better. All right, so now they're starting to get officials off the speedway. Now we're going to start qualifying. All right, so Jimmy Miller just kicked off qualifying here. I got the light. I got Dirt Vision on my main monitor, kind of monitoring everything here. So let's see. And then Miles Moose. So they're doing 2-car qualifying. My first lap's coming in here momentarily. So Highland Speedway, a quarter-mile semi-banked oval with weekly racing on Saturdays. So Miles Moose goes quickest amongst the top 2, or the first 2 cars out there, with a 13.580. Miller 4/10 off of that. So you won't be seeing Jimmy Miller probably very much tonight. Next up is Cody Lawler from Hanover, Pennsylvania, and Dan Jacober. Jacober. Let's see. Cody Lawler goes second quick, 13.669. Let's see if he goes faster on lap number 2. Jacober doesn't go faster than Miller. Cody Lawler goes faster, but not by much. Still about half just 500ths off of Miles Moose. Jacober 0.8 slower than our current leader in qualifying, Miles Moose. So next up will be Jordan Schur and Tim McCready. Good old Tim McCready. So T-Mag now starting his qualifying here. Jordan Schur, he'll go across the line. He'll go third quickest with a 13.8. And McCready, an issue in qualifying. And he will bring out the caution. He got a little squirrely. So he was in the middle of his first lap, so he will get a go here, but he's only going to have one lap to put on the board. So we'll see what happens here as they get up to speed. Sure, trying to improve on his time. Here we go for Tim McCready to officially start his first lap. Tim McCready, and Sure goes quick time of 13.3. Tim McCready goes fourth fastest, a 13.652. Jordan Sure goes quick time, goes 0.2 quicker than Miles Moose. There we go. So maybe a little wrench thrown into this qualifying. Here we go with Tristan Chamberlain and Shannon Babb. So right now, Tristan Chamberlain and Shannon Babb. We'll see Chamberlain's lap first. Opening lap for the 20. TC is fifth quick. Where does Shannon Babb end up? Babb, quick time of 13.362. Here's Tristan Chamberlain now, and he does not go faster. 13.817. And Shannon Babb gets faster with a 13.233. So a big old quick time. Now Bobby Pierce and Ryan Gustin will be the 9th and 10th of the 16 cars in Group B. I would not be surprised here if Bobby Pierce goes quick. So green flag flies for the 32. Bobby Pierce is looking quick here. Bobby Pierce, he will go quick time of 13.1. Track's getting better too. Gustin, he'll go 9th quick, 14.355. Bobby Pierce slower on the second lap. Does not matter because he's already on the pole. Gustin, he does go faster, but he reigns 9th quick of 14.1. So Gustin not feeling the racetrack here tonight. So Bobby Pierce, now your quick time. What a lap from Bobby Pierce. So now we have Drake Troutman, Jason Feger 11 and 12 drivers of Group A qualifying. Let's see if Troutman has anything for Bobby Pierce. First lap, third quick, a 13.275. Fager goes across the line, and he goes fifth quick with a 13.47. Jason Fager goes second quick. Just 91 thousandths of a second off of Bobby Pierce. So now Ethan Dotson and Tanner English. So a lot of the big names in the world of Outlaw late models are in this Group A. So Ethan Dotson and Tanner English. Dotson starting the stopwatch, and now Tanner English as well. We'll see where Dotson comes out. He goes fifth quick at 13.309, and Tanner English sixth fastest with a 13.325. Here we go with Dotson. Dotson on his second lap doesn't get any faster, and neither does English. Actually, English does go quicker with a 13.2. Final two drivers, Chad Zobrist and Adam Tischhauser. He's a scratch, so we'll only see Chad Zobrist. Tischhauser. Oh, okay. Tischhauser was on the Speedway. He's the T4, and he goes eighth fastest in Group A. So Zobrist was a scratch here in qualifying, and Tischhauser does not improve. So Bobby Pierce, your quick time in Group A qualifying. Jason Fager in second. They will start on the pole. Okay, now Zobrist does make it. All right. It's what I like to see. Just immediate confusion. So Chad Zobrist goes through on lap one. Let's see. Zobrist goes eighth quick. And here we go for Zobrist again on lap two. He does not get faster, and he will remain in eighth. So, well, that makes this really interesting. So Pierce and Fager will start on the pole of heat races 1 and 2. God, I need some of these lower guys on Dirt Draft to get a big qualifying run here. I need wouldn't mind Brent Larson being up in the top 4 in Group B. Tristan Chamberlain was a disappointment. So I guess we're just going to wait and see. I'm not going to make any moves yet. So we're going to see Rodney Melvin and Brent Larson to kick things off here. All right, so something has gone wrong. They have a medical emergency in the pits, so they are getting that taken care of. So, well, while we have a moment, let's go ahead and throw up the. You know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch up this screen. All right, this should be better. Yes, it is much better. All right. So, Bobby Pierce was quick time in Group A. I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the my race pass stuff here. It'll just take me a moment. Oh, this is tough. Because, like, all right, so we're going to take a look at heat races 1 and 2. How many top 4 transfer? So I think I'm going to take Jordan Schur. Wherever he is. Jordan Bauer. Yeah, he's the cheapest guy on the list. So we'll pick him up. Um, all right, so they're back. So we'll go ahead and stop right there. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Rodney Melvin, Brent Larson, your next drivers. This is Group B qualifying now. I would love to see like Brent Larson to be pole here. Melvin faster than Larson. Can Larson get quicker by a tenth and a half? He doesn't get any quicker, so Larson in the shitter. So Dennis Erb Jr., Nick Hoffman up next. Dennis Erb Jr. now on the clock. Here comes Nick Hoffman. He will get on the clock as well. Erb Jr., Dennis Erb Jr. goes quick time. Hoffman goes third fastest. Can he find an additional 10th? Pretty much a tenth and a half. Dennis Erb gets faster on lap 2. Hoffman does not. Hoffman, third fastest. Oh, man. So Hoffman struggling in qualifying. Jordan Bauer, Cody Overton, little sexy. Cody Overton. Be great if Jordan Bauer was like fastest here. I would be very, very happy with that. Bauer goes fifth quick, 13.8, way off the pace. He's 5/10. Overton goes 13.7, almost 5/10 off the pace of Dennis Erb Jr. Bauer goes fourth quick, though, on his second lap of 13.5, and Cody Overton at 13.549. That goes third fastest. Dustin Sorensen, Matt Bailey, a local driver. From Rochester, Minnesota, Dustin Sorensen. Matt Bailey also out there. So Sorensen goes third fastest. Matt Bailey, he'll go seventh quick. Sorensen doesn't improve. Can Matt Bailey improve? He ran the bottom there in 3 and 4. Does not second quick for Matt Bailey. 10th and a half, almost off of just over a 10th and a half. Dennis Erb Jr.'s pace. All right. Jason Schur and Darren Klein are the next two. Shuri, excuse me, not sure. Spelled like sure, but it's Shuri. Darren Klein. Jason Shuri. Shuri goes 9th quick. Here's Klein. Klein goes 9th quick. Shuri goes across the line. He improves his time, but not his spot. Klein, can he find extra pace? He did not. Well, he does just by a couple positions, 7th fastest. All right, so now we get Mike Harrison and Brian Shirley. The BDC champion, Brian Shirley, and Mike Harrison, the local guy who they did a feature piece about. So he should be pretty quick around here. He actually goes to the bottom. A lot of guys, been multiple different lines in qualifying, but it seems like the bottom is truly the fastest, especially in qualifying right now. We'll see where Harrison comes out at. Harrison, 10th quickest. Shirley goes 12th quick, 13.8. Harrison does not improve, so he'll remain 10th fastest. Shirley does not improve as well. So Bishop and Jake Tim, the final 2 qualifiers. I'll take Matt Bailey, I think, tonight. Give me some more budget cap. All right, so Mark Voigt and Bishop, excuse me. That's the next 2. So we'll see what Bishop can do in the B5. Voigt goes 13th fastest. Let's see where Bishop comes out at. Bishop goes 14th fastest. So the track was really strong in the middle of Group A qualifying. Now it's fallen off. These guys have nothing. Shepard goes 12th fastest now, 5th, 13.8. So that will end. And then we got one more. Jake Tim. Jake Tim goes 10th fastest on his opening lap, a 13.704. Jake Tim goes a little bit faster, but does not improve. All right, so now we'll get UMP modifieds up here. So we're going to go ahead and go to Dirt Draft. All right, we may get Coach on. Dope. All right, so here we go. So all right, so as you can see, I selected Matt Bailey. Again, I'm just trying to give myself a little bit more cap in the dirt draft. And so now I can select Shannon Babb. Shannon Babb starts outside pole in Heat Race 1, which might not be a bad pick. Because Cody Overton, where did he line up at? Cody Overton is going to be starting row 2, inside row 2 in Heat Race 3. So, yeah, I'll do Shannon Babb. So that puts me up to 20.9. Nick Hoffman was terrible, so Bishop was not great. He'll have to drive through the field. Where did Drake Troutman end up at? Drake Troutman, he's inside row 2. That might be worth it. Yep. And that allows me to pick up Bobby Pierce, who will probably win this race tonight. So there we go. So yeah, Jordan Shuri, Matt Bailey, Shannon Babb, Drake Troutman, and Bobby Pierce. I think that's about the best lineup you can get. I mean, you can get Dennis Erb Jr. Dennis Erb, he's 21. He will start on the pole of Heat Race 3. Cody Overton, maybe. Where is he on this list? I mean, he's 2,100. Does he transfer through and do well? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take that risk. But I can't get Bobby Pierce that way. Where did Dotson end up? Ethan Dotson inside row 2. You know what? I'm going to do something here. I'm going a risk here. I'm going to go Chad Zobrist. That way I can get Dennis Erb and Bobby Pierce. God almighty, I'm doing 3 local guys in the top 2 qualifiers. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I think Drake Troutman and Shannon Babb still the way to go. That's what I'm doing. I'm locking it in. So yeah, there's the lineup for tonight. I think that's a pretty solid lineup. Some good point scorers. You know, I think Jordan Shuri showed a lot in qualifying, so hopefully that translates. I mean, he's starting right on the transfer line in Heat Race number 1. So he has to beat out Ryan Gustin basically in that Heat Race. Oh, that's tough. I got to go with my gut on this. I 3 local guys who you don't know much about versus 3 outlaw guys. $16.02. So we're in dirt UMP qualifying. They're qualifying 32 cars. So we have a lot that we can just chill on. So we're not going to care too much about these guys tonight. So I'm not a big fan. In my, not really risking it. So, Yeah, there is the lineup I think for tonight. I think if y'all go for something like this, you need like at least one of the local drivers tonight because they actually qualified decently well. Um under and you don't have the other big names like you do. There's not Lucas Oil guys out there. You don't have RTJ. You don't have Jonathan Davenport. You don't have Devin Moran. You don't have any of the other guys in there. So it's like it gets really tough to select everything because like it kind of was just like a normal qualifying for the World of Outlaw guys, except a couple of shocks, B Shep, T Mac, and Nick Hoffman. So those three did pretty shit. They were pretty freaking bad, real bad. So throw that back up. So and then Thursday night, tomorrow night, I will be home tomorrow. I got a meeting tomorrow for something completely unrelated to racing. Of course, it's actually related to the darts, to the darts. That thing, not my board particularly, but just a event that I'm trying to help put together. And I won't be home Friday, and I won't be home Saturday. And then the following week, I won't be home Thursday, I won't be home Friday, and I won't be home Saturday. And then the following week after that, I won't be home Friday, I won't be home Saturday, I won't be home Sunday. This is going to be the like one stream I could do this week. So the East West Clash coming up. That is over Labor Day weekend, so in 2 weeks. Part of the 6-day border war. The 6-day border war event. It'll be the conclusion of that. It'll be the second half. So I will be on the call for all of that, all of the border war, and I'm going to be completely exhausted. Yeah, they're just going through qualifying here. The modifieds. Whoop-de-doo. Yay. Circles. Circles. I get enough modified racing in my life. That's the only thing I don't look forward to at the 6-day border war. Shouldn't be too bad for the local racetrack here because that's part of it. But the clash is going to be awful. It's going to be bad. It's always bad. They always wreck each other for the win. I'm not entirely sure why they do that. It's so bad. So you probably hear my air conditioner in the background. I have a kind of a portable one in here because this room doesn't get any air conditioning. It has cove heat vents, but it doesn't have an actual AC vent. The rest of the house does, but this was the garage of my house. This used to be a garage. They converted it into a room prior to me buying this place. It's actually a perfect room for streaming and doing voiceovers and doing production work and also playing darts. So it's great. I love this. This is my favorite room of the entire house because it's my room. This is officially the EV500 man cave. I'm so happy about this room. It's turning out really well. Now, if anybody has a flag, all right, a flag. I need flags. I like flags. As you can see, I got 2 IMCA flags. I have the white Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing, and then the big old IMCA racing. Obviously, you can see the Minnesota Wild thing behind me, and then I have a Twins canvas next to that. On this wall, you can't see it, and I probably won't ever show it on stream, unless maybe when I have the capability of doing that. I have World of Outlaws sprint car banner. Yeah, it's a banner from 2021 when the World of Outlaws sprint cars were here in my town, and it was my first year announcing at the Speedway. So I got to be behind the scenes. It was my first ever World of Outlaws show ever. So I got thrown into the freaking wolves on this whole deal. Unfortunately, I never got on the broadcast. That was my one. I've had 2 opportunities in the last 5 years of announcing at the Black Hills Speedway to be on a nationally broadcasted event. And that was the World of Outlaws sprint cars at Black Hills Speedway. And you can go in the vault and watch that race, and you'll know why I wasn't on that broadcast. And then we were supposed to have the ASCS national tour for a 2-day show, 2-night show. And then they ended up canceling because of tire supply. So I never got an opportunity to do that. Hopefully in the future I will, but we are broadcasting our own races, and you can find those on bhsgts.tv. So, God, I'm hoping Brian shows up. So yeah, there's a chance that we get Coach on. That'd be great. And hopefully we get Slammy on. He said he was about 30 minutes out. So how long ago is that? Yeah, so he's got about 10 minutes. He should be hopefully on. We'll have 3 people on. We're going to talk shit. We're going to talk massive shit tonight because last night was just crazy on the Rippin the Lip podcast. All right, so predictions for tonight. So heat race number one, it's going to be Bobby Pierce taking home the win. Let's see. So big shout out to Justin Jarrett. He just posted some on X about 30 minutes ago. He's feeling much better. I did send him a text. I did send him a message saying, "Hey, praying for you, buddy." I don't know him personally. He's somebody who I look up to as a commentator. I love his commentary along with James Essex. I love those two together. They are just so damn good. So, and I've talked to him in the past about like if he's on a racecation coming out here to Black Hill Speedway and Gillette when I'm working. But he says he's happy to report over the last 36 hours. I've been feeling much better. Today was his first day without zero wooziness, and the fatigue is minimal compared to what it's been over the last week and a half. Still no official diagnosis. So they haven't been able to figure out what's wrong with him, but they think it's Lyme disease. That's terrible. Seems like it's the most likely culprit given my body's positive reaction to doxycycline thus far. So there we go. So I'm happy for DJ. I need him back in the booth. I don't like it when he's not in the booth. I hope I'm not getting something in my eye. And it looks normal on that side, so probably not. So they're still getting through modified qualifying. They're on the driver 10 of Group 2 again. 32 cars, so 16 cars, I think, split. There'll be a new shirt too coming by the end of this month. This is last year's East-West Class shirt. I should hopefully have a new one in a couple of weeks for the 25th anniversary of this great race coming up in 2 weeks. It's the largest race in the state of Wyoming. Over 100 cars register over 6 different classes. So it's crazy. It's something that I highly recommend everybody. If you're a dirt racing fan, this is a race you have to go to. Why? No big names. No big, a couple of years ago, we saw Trip Gaylord, who's a modified driver, come through, did really well. He won the features all 3 nights. 2 of the 3 nights. There's some somewhat big names who will sometimes come up and race, but we don't see B-Shep or any of the big name guys in dirt racing come through. It's all local drivers from all around South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska. We get drivers from all over the place. This year, over $150,000 up for grabs in that 6-day border war. Over $150,000. That's so much fucking money. I mean, granted, it's over 6 days, but I mean, still, for a local show, that's pretty damn good. Boy, I tell you what, I needed this beer. It was a long day today. Is Kenny Wallace racing tonight? Oh, God. Kenny Wallace went quick time. Kenny Wallace. That guy. All right, so we're going to get opening ceremonies going here. All right, so we're going to get ready for heat racing action. 4 different heat races tonight. I don't think I'm going to do underdog fantasy tonight on this. It's just not enough drivers to make it kind of worth it, unfortunately. So we'll just stick with the dirt trap. So So as soon as I see somebody join, we'll get them in here. Ugh. So probably after tonight, the next watch along will be the World 100. Think that's going to be the next one. If I can get people to join. Because I know I know Slammy is going to be there. I know a couple of other people are going to be down there. So real American beer. Now I'm out of beer. I'll be back. All right. Let Slammy know, kind of give him an update what's going on, just so he's aware in case he's not paying attention. So yeah, so it looks like opening ceremonies have finally begun. It's the national anthem. So All right, so heat race number 1 about to begin here. So Bobby Pierce, Shannon Babb, Drake Troutman, Jordan Shuri, Adam Tischhauser, Corey Lawler, Tristan Chamberlain, and Ryan Gustin. That is the heat race lineup. Heat race number 1. And I'm going to be honest, I think it's going to be Bobby Pierce who's just going to sail away with it. Just check out, not even look behind him, not even care. Should be easy. I think how the top 4 starts is how they're going to finish. I at least hope, because I have Jordan Shirley on my nerd trap. Please, for the love of God. Again, we'll look over that. Dirt draft lineup again. Jordan Shuri, Matt Bailey, Drake Troutman, Shannon Babb, Bobby Pierce. So I have three of the drivers in heat race number 1. Again, wasn't a great night of selecting. It just was tough. All right, so and tonight, of course, his stream is powered by StreamYard. A great platform. If you don't have a platform, don't understand OBS or OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS. Oh, there's Coach. Let's bring Coach in here. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How you doing?
Man, I am great. If I can get set up here, I'll be doing even better.
There we go.
Yeah. Who else is in here?
All right. Slammy should be in here hopefully soon.
Okay.
He had to drive home to work. So
All right.
after he told me he was free tonight, of course.
Of course. Well, you're going
Yeah.
to bear with me because I'm weeding with something here.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got going on? What are you eating down there?
I got some pork chops from yesterday. I heated up. I'm gonna finish them off before I go to bed.
There you go.
Gotta keep this round figure going.
Trust me, I know how that goes.
Yeah, exactly. Who's fast qualifier tonight?
Bobby Pierce. He was the fastest. Doesn't surprise me.
No.
It's a bit of a bull ring track, quarter-mile track. Really, when he came out in qualifying, the track was in its best state, and then it fell off. Like Group B, Shep qualified like crap. Nick Hoffman qualified like crap. Even T-Mac qualified like crap. Like just a lot of guys you would think would be up there just did not do so well. So I think they're going to struggle tonight. Just the way that the track has been. Couple of local guys have showed up. Keep my eye on this Jordan Shuri kid. He's fourth in this heat race. They take the top 4. Ryan Gustin's clear in the back. I mean, it's kind of just been his season like that, though. So
yeah. How's Jason Fager doing?
Jason Fager, he will be on the pole for heat race 2.
He's good at Highland. So is Brian Shirley.
Yeah. And not Tanner English. Shannon Babb, what a start. Drives around Bobby Pierce. Wow. All right. I need Jordan Shuri to stay in the top, be transferred in. Doesn't have to race in the B main. That would be great. I picked him for my third draft. It was so tough tonight because I'm just I don't trust a lot of these guys right now. I don't trust Gustin. I don't trust Bishop to drive through the field. But so far, good racing side by side.
Is Tanner in that? Is Tanner English in this race?
No, Tanner English is in heat race 2. He's starting outside pole.
Okay. Next to Fager.
Right next to Fager. Does appear that outside line is pretty strong. And Cody Lawler gets into that 4th spot now in front of Jordan Shuri. Can top 4 transfer through.
Yeah, top 4.
And guess who else is racing tonight? Mr. Kenny Wallace in the UMP Modifieds.
Okay. Yeah, Highland's not too far from St. Louis. What's Jason? Did you talk to Jason tonight?
I did. I tried to get him on, but he's like, I want to post on X. And I'm like, you need to get a tablet or a laptop, sir, so you can have 2 devices to do all that. But yeah. I don't blame him. And Babb wins heat race 1. Let's go. And Shuri falls down to 6. Well, there goes my dirt draft. I'll have to wait for the B main.
I figured an Illinois boy is going to win this anyway. I'd love to see Babb win it.
I would love to see Shannon Babb win it. Tonight was the probably first time in about 6 races I picked Bobby Pierce because I figured he's just going to walk away with it. Because I try and avoid the Bobby Pierce pick.
Yeah.
Because I am not a 32 fan. I will not pick somebody if I am not a fan of them because with their draft, they get, in some series, depending on who's picked the most, they get a bonus from dirt draft. So I'm like, I don't want to help him out.
I like Bobby. I think, I think he's a good hard runner. I really like Lawler. There's one driver that I just can't seem to wrap my arms around, and that's Chris Madden. And I don't understand why. He's a great race car driver.
So when I was at TST last year, his merch trailer was there, and I ran into the guy who runs it, and we got to talking. I would pick Chris Madden a lot in dirt draft because I'm like, the guy's good. Like he's always up there.
Yeah.
But every time I picked him, he would blow up, get crashed out, tire blow, like anything bad would happen to him. So I stopped picking him. I went up to his merge guy. I'm like, when is Chris Madden going to finally do something good when I pick him in dirt draft, please? Because anytime I picked him, I'm just getting hammered.
Yep.
All right. Real quick, Heat Race 2, Jason Fager, Tanner English, Ethan Dotson, Chad Zobrist, Miles Moose, Tim McCready, Jimmy Miller, and Dan Jacober.
Okay. It's going to be a good race.
Yeah, that should be fun. Luckily, I can pull up my race pass on my tablet. That's really nice. I can just scroll down the lineups instead of waiting for the broadcast.
Yeah.
Also, some big news, Brian. Dustin Jarrett's feeling better, so hopefully he's back in the booth soon.
That's good. Was that the breaking news that they had at pre-race?
No, I didn't hear what it was. I didn't hear what the breaking news was. They always, like, for the last like 2 World of Outlaw races, they've said breaking news and then they've never gotten to it. And I'm just like, what's the news?
Yeah. I thought they were going to announce the whoever was driving for JCM.
Tanner English goes out in front opening lap on the outside line. The outside line is the faster way around. It does seem now. It was bad in qualifying. It was really bad. Now they re-prepped the track a little bit, packed it in a little bit, and now that top side has come in. T-Mac going head-to-head with Dotson, but Dotson's looking straight ahead, trying to get around Zobrist. I was surprised T-Mac brought out the caution in qualifying. Not good.
In qualifying?
Not good. Yeah, he spun in turns 3 and 4, just kind of randomly. I don't know what happened. Got another lap in, but just it wasn't a good lap. I mean, Cave McCready's found the top side. Finally trying to get in front of Dotson. Dotson not giving up anything, but McCready, he's figured it out finally. He's figured out this track and splits the dice.
As long as Tanner's still out front.
Yeah, Tanner English not having to defend too much, which is good.
Well, he just dropped a new engine in that car this week, so.
Oh no, the breaking news was Rocket pretty much put in the new chassis in all the cars. So Dennis Erb is running it. Pretty much any of the big boys with a Rocket chassis is running the XR2 with no testing. I mean,
they're getting their testing in tonight.
This is their testing.
On the job training.
Is Tanner English in a Rocket or is he Longhorn? I can't remember.
No, horn.
So that means our first Rocket chassis, the new XR2, who's going to start on the pole, is going to be Dennis.
Who?
Dennis Erb.
Yeah.
Because isn't he a Rocket?
Yeah.
So he'll be in that XR2. He's on the pole for Heat Race 3. And B-Shep, who's also running the XR2, is starting 7th. I mean, kind of interesting how that works out. It's kind of odd that Rocket would just throw them in like this. You know, it's not a crown jewel race. You know, it's still somewhat of a big race tonight.
It's a points race for them Outlaw guys. Well, the only one that's running one's Herb. So, as far as points go, Shepard's running his own car, right?
So Dennis Erb on the pole with Rodney Melvin on his outside, Cody Overton, Jordan Bauer, Brent Larson, Mike Harrison, B-Shep, and Mark Voigt. I'm going to be interested to see how B-Shep goes here. I was really surprised in how bad his qualifying went because he looked great. I mean, it looked good, but he got wide in the corners. That car really pushed.
Rodney Melvin there starting on the outside of the front row. That's Tanner English's father-in-law.
That's whose father-in-law? Oh, I lost coach. Oh, we'll get coach back here. So Dennis Erb gets off to a good start. Finally, he'll be the first person to start on the pole and lead lap number 1. He gets on the top side, so he will hang about. So nothing surprising so far in heat racing action. So Bishop has finally made up one spot. If he can hold on to it, he's going on the high side. Almost gets 2 for 1. Hey there, coach. Looks like you're off. We'll just wait for him. Right now, Dennis Erb Jr. looking mighty quick. And there we go. Dennis Erb Jr. wins heat race number 3. So right now I got 3 of 5 in. We'll hopefully find out more come heat race number 4 if I get Matt Bailey in. So Matt Bailey, Dustin Sorensen, your front row. Nick Hoffman, Darren Klein, Jake Tim, Jason Shurry, and Brian Shirley. So 7 starters, heat race number 4. And then dirt cars up next. So, yay.
I'm back.
There you are, Coach.
Yeah, I had a phone call come through.
Oh, those pesky phone calls.
Yeah. Yeah. Guy
Hopefully, it
called me
wasn't
here.
an emergency.
No, he was just curious to know if Dirt Vision was froze up over here because it was froze up at his house.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, so I had somebody call me. I work at a call center for internet service provider, and they called me up because they called my company because they're like, yeah, we were trying to watch Knoxville Nationals and we couldn't do it because Dirt Vision kept freezing. I'm like, well, all I can do is like reboot your system and see if that helps. And I was like, tell them like, hey, you can watch the Super Dirt Card race tonight and see if it does the same thing. If it does, then call back.
Yeah. I was upset because I didn't realize you had to have a separate subscription to watch the Knoxville Nationals.
You either could buy the pay-per-view package for freaking ridiculous pricing or buy the annual pass, which again is ridiculous.
Yeah. $2.99
yeah, $300 a year. No, I'm sorry.
just to watch one race.
Yeah, to watch Knoxville, like no, gross.
No.
Like
I watched it on my race pass.
yeah, that I was keeping updates on X and on my race pass. That's all I was doing. So I didn't particularly care. Like I was glad Ryan Timms won. I met the kid 3 years ago when he was 15 years old. Dominated a local race here. You know, nice kid. I mean, you couldn't have met a nicer 15-year-old kid out there. And I knew he was going to be big. Oh, there he is.
I made it.
You made it, Slammy.
I did make
time. But you're eating too.
Got him.
I am. I just got home.
And of course he's naked.
That's right.
He's just naked from the waist up.
I got pants on.
He's got pants on. All right,
Yeah.
that's good.
Here's the problem. What do I gotta do here? I can't see what we're watching.
Let's see here. Because I can't show the broadcast on stream because that's a copyright violation right away. Thanks, YouTube, for the updated
That's why
stuff.
I have a guy like you on here to know that.
You don't have a TV you can throw this on?
I mean, no, not in a fast manner. No,
Not in a do you not have a smart TV in 2025, Slammy?
I do. The thing is whenever I moved, there was a little bit of an issue with the whole setting that up thing or whatever due to the what is that? The box that I have. The Roku. I gotta have Roku to do everything else. It would
that's
take
your
me a
first
minute, but I
problem.
might be able to. I don't have Dirt Vision though. That's kind of my biggest problem, really.
You don't have what?
I'm a flow guy. I stay loyal.
I'm a flow guy too, but I have Dirt Vision.
I might get Hunt to Front, maybe.
Well,
Here,
we should be able to get Hunt the Front.
Yeah.
At a discount.
I would think.
You would hope. Have they announced
All right.
No.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're going to. I think they're just going to wait until they show up.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
I think.
I can live with that.
I do know that there was testing tonight that did get rained out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, other than that, that's all the news we have.
Shit happens, right?
It does. How many cars we got tonight?
There was 32?
I
30,
would say not
31.
bad, but to be honest, they are in Illinois on a Wednesday night, so you can't expect that. Can't expect less than 30.
That's a good number for a Wednesday night in Highland, Illinois.
How far is that from you, Coach?
3 hours.
Should have been there.
Dude, I got to get up in about 7 hours and go to work. I'm getting ready to go to bed.
I just drove an hour and a half home. I got to turn around and drive an hour and a half back tomorrow.
Yeah.
If there was a race at Eldora, I'd be there.
Yeah. What are you eating tonight?
We got pork loin, corn, iced tea, and there's going to be an applesauce packet in there. I'm probably going to destroy here in a minute.
That sounds good, man.
Ain't bad
I
at
had
all.
a pork chop.
There you go.
Hey, sweetie, can you bring me any cookies? Cookies.
So,
All right,
have
so
we?
they're on
Did I miss heat races, or we on?
Yeah, you missed the heat races.
I figured.
But Bobby Pierce won. Tanner English won.
Bobby
Dennis
Pierce
Erb
did not
won.
win. Shannon Babb won.
Oh, yeah, Shannon Babb won. Tanner English. Dennis Erb. Did he win that race?
Yeah, Dennis Erb. Yeah,
Who won the
Dennis
fourth
Erb
race?
did win.
There wasn't
Fourth
a fourth.
race. Yeah, there was 4 heats. Dustin Sorensen won.
Okay.
Nick Hoffman second, Matt Bailey third, Darren Klein in fourth. Ryan Shirley did not move any positions.
Wow.
So I'm going to be betting on the safe side here and saying there's no Lucas guys there.
Bishop's there.
Other than Bishop. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Bishop wasn't on.
Yeah, Bishop's there in the family car.
Yeah.
And all the big boys in a Rocket chassis are in the XR2 tonight. They were at Rocket last night getting them swapped out, and they left the shop super late last night. Got to Highland Speedway, and they're all running the new XR2 chassis tonight. No testing.
I do know somebody went and did a test today or tonight. They were still doing a little bit ago. Brand new car that they just got on Monday. And they took her out and smacked the wall with it on the right rear. I told him.
Yep.
I told him. I said, "You are not dialed in today, are you?" And they
So
sent back
I
with
tried to get
laughing faces, and they said, "No."
I tried to get Smoke on, and he's out testing tonight with a new driver. Of course,
he actually may be getting on. We can send him another message actually, because their testing got canceled. That testing got rained out today.
Oh, great. Okay, I was like, Dirt Vision froze. Oh God, here we go. We're all failing now.
Hey, Nick wants to join.
All right, it's like Nick does.
Oh, don't start.
Oh boy, we're gonna have. I'm not doing that. Not after last night.
Poor guy.
That poor guy got absolutely torn to shreds.
He did, and probably don't even realize it.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's unfortunate.
I was actually kind of happy I wasn't really part of the conversation last night. I told Smoke, I'm like, you could have made fun of me because I didn't say a damn thing last night.
I tried to stay out of it. I didn't want nothing to do with it. I wanted nothing in it. I feel like there was. It started off last night, I think, very well. I think the I like the conversation and the debates back and forth. I like those. I like them. Right, wrong, or
Yeah, it was
indifferent. I do
good.
like hearing other people's opinions on stuff and going conversation wise based off of that. And but I do think it was a very easy night to have a conversation because even though the North South was really about the only really race that there was last weekend to talk about, other than the Mars, I think there was a lot to talk about in that race in that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a lot of different things. I felt like every night there was a different. That's the fastest guy out there. You know,
Yeah.
so I
Hey, send
definitely.
Sniper that link.
All right,
I told.
Slammy, I'm gonna send you a link,
Okay.
and you could probably pull this up on your Roku, but you have to do it in the web browser.
Well, that's the thing. I can't even do that. I don't have a remote, so that's why I have the Roku, but I don't have the remote to get into it. And I just play my PlayStation when I have my TV anyway, so I just do everything with that.
I mean, you can still do that on the PlayStation, hopefully, as long as it supports the video.
Okay.
Yeah, get Sniper in here.
I think Chad said something about joining too.
All right.
Hey, you see the other side of my cup too is where I got my Frank Hecken.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got mine moved anywhere. It's still in a drawer.
I was waiting all week. I kept seeing it was sitting on my dresser. I'm like, man, where am I going to put that thing? I went to a family reunion last weekend, and I won this thing. At a random draw.
There you go.
As soon as I got it, I was like, Frankie's going on there.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I put that on there. I had to Rippin the Lip right there. So I was like, yeah, I need one of them too.
Hey, I sold 4 shirts last night on the show.
Good.
Got them set over there getting ready to mail out tomorrow.
It's good quality shirts. They're nice.
Good.
Actually, mine's sitting up there in the basket. I haven't put anything away since I washed whenever I came back. I'm still just living out of the basket. I'll probably put it on here in a day or two. But yeah,
Well, I have good news, boys.
What's that?
one beer down.
This is second beer. All right.
Second beer
This
down.
segment
I've been
is
here a
brought to you
while.
by Michelob Ultra.
And it's not the slim cam. So Jason would be very proud right now.
Yeah.
He gave me shit on the last watch along. I was drinking the slim cams and I was like, I can't find the pounders. I finally found a gas station that has pounders for sale.
Pounders?
Yes.
What exactly in the north is that?
It's a pound of beer.
16 ounce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that term be used like that before. Okay.
Yeah, no, they call these pounders. Like I drink them all the time. There's a bar that I go to play darts. And I always get a pounder to start off my night. And then depending on how I'm playing, I may get 2, 3, 4, 5. Depends on how it goes.
It seems like the more you put in you, the better you can play. Oh
no. The more I put in, the worse I play.
I gotta be a good 4 or 5 deep before I even consider playing darts.
I'll drink one at the start of a night. If I'm playing well, I'll drink another, but I won't go too many into it because after about 4 of them,
that's a lot of beer.
I get a little loosey goosey. So
yeah, that's a lot of beer.
Oh, trust me, it's nothing compared to what I've seen. I'm not kidding. My first ever in-person tournament. Doors opened at 9 a.m. There was a line at the bar at 9:01 a.m.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. I stick to my little 6 ounce or 8 ounce cans, whatever it is.
Wow.
I'm Busch Light all the way. I used to be Michelob. So who are we talking about here? We're talking about there's 3 new XR1s out there, XR 1.2s.
XR
Yeah.
2.1s.
Yeah, 2.2.
Yeah, it might as well be 2.1s. Yeah, at this point,
So
XR
Apparently-
1.2 is way too much to say.
So Smoke is still at the shop, and he apparently doesn't have dirt vision at the shop. So we can all agree Smoke is not a true race fan.
I tell you what, that
Well,
boy,
it's
as soon
because-
as he got to the track on Thursday, man, but last Thursday, he got there and he was just like, nope, I'm on vacation. I'm here. I'm going to have a good time. I get to be a fan. And I'm telling you, it was not
10 minutes
It
later,
was
he's
not
changing
3.
tire.
It was not 3 hours after he said that. And he's like, "Man, I got to do something. I got to help out somebody." He's like, "I'm." That dude was running around everywhere. He had not a
Dude, that's
dog in the
me.
fight. But Thursday night, he was in the infield, hands on cars, trying to help somebody. And I'm like, dude, it's all right. It's just Dan Ebert. He's blowing a right rear. It's fine.
That's me, dude. That is anytime I go to an event anymore, like it doesn't matter what it is,
Oh,
a
man.
concert, anything I go to, I'm like, I feel odd not working because I work 9 months out of 10 months out of the year.
Yeah.
I'm doing something for a sport or an event. And when I go
Yeah.
on vacation or something like NASCAR, like that was the first time I went to an event and I didn't work. I was just
Yeah.
like, I'm not working. This is odd. I don't like this.
I've only been to one. I've only been to one race all year where I didn't do something or touch a car somehow.
Yeah.
And that was at Lernerville. I just it's rough. And I was itching whenever I was there.
Yeah, it's really rough. Like I can't go like the 2 tracks that I work for, I won't go over to the other track just to go watch. Because I'll just sit there be like, I need to be doing something because just sitting in the stands for me is just not the greatest experience. And I rather just go and work and do something productive instead of just sitting there.
Yeah.
But like
It's
obviously
a
you can
different-
see
It's a different aspect of everything, I think. It's like because in the stands, hey, I think he's gonna win. I think I'm rooting for that guy, but he's gonna win and this and that. But when I'm doing that, like, I don't even have time to look. I have no idea who qualified first, last, 15th. I watched one car the whole time. Thursday and Friday, I watched 0 races that didn't have our car in it.
well,
And
both
Saturday
Jason and I
night-
thought you were going to be locating the nearest bridge when Dalton Wilson won that feature on the second feature on Thursday night.
He was in ours too. Yeah, I did see him every so now and again, briefly whenever he would go by, I would notice that he was kind of fast and he was up front with the leaders. And then next thing you know, checkered flags waving and he is a leader. I didn't even know it. But yeah, I didn't even think anything of it. I was in let's go load up mode. Let's go get everything put away. That's kind of what I was in because I knew the quicker I did that, the quicker I could start drinking, and I was ready. I had been up since 5:30 that day.
5:30 in the morning. That's pussy shit. Try 4:30 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Got up at 5:30, worked 8 hours, drove to the racetrack for 2. And then I was up. I mean, Thursday night, I feel like from the time I got there at Hot Laps, and when the race was over, I feel like I'd been there maybe an hour. It was a very, very fast show.
See, I'll start my mini hell tour and next weekend. I got 6 races to cover in 11 days.
Busy.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Luckily they're 2 are here and then 4 are at the other racetrack, but like it's the other racetrack is 2 hours away. And so I gotta take all the broadcast gear, go set up on that Saturday, do that race, tear everything down and put it back. I'm not bringing it back with me that night. I'm just going to take my crap home, drive home that night, get home at 2 a.m. as usual, and then get ready to do 3 days of 100+ cars across 6 classes.
Wow. You'll be busy.
I'm just, it's going to be, yeah. And I get to do it solo again this year because they can't find a full-time announcer at that track. And it's like, oh man,
Right.
it'd be nice if I could have a partner or somebody who could at least do some of the work so I'm not killing my voice by Sunday.
I felt like
So,
when I listened to the replay from Saturday night's race, it sounded like there was a little bit of something missing just from Dustin Jarrett not being there. It was kind of the same thing, just a different voice, but like there wasn't. I don't know. There's something missing about it. I don't even know who did the pit reporting.
I don't know who was the pit reporter.
I don't even know if they had one. I honestly didn't pay
I
attention.
know Ben Shelton was going down there to do the post-race interviews. So, which I'm like, damn, he must have been absolutely exhausted because, you know, I know what it's like depending on what Florence's tower is like. Because, like, for me, we have 3 flights of steps that we have to go up to get to my booth. And then you have to go down all the stairs in the grandstands just to get to the track. Like, just doing that a couple of times a night for me is like, I'm dead. I'm just dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way that Flo was doing it. They were James Essex was actually out in the crowd Saturday before everything got underway and had the mic in his hand, and you could hear him on the PA system talking to everybody, and he was out in the crowd, like just talking to people. People would come up to him. He's asking him if you've been to Florence before, where you're from, and all kinds of stuff like that. It was definitely different to see that because I could hear him.
Yeah.
Me and Spoke were actually walking through where the vendors were and everything, and then up across the back of the stands there, which is where he was at. And I heard him talking on the loudspeaker the whole time, and I was actually listening to him. And then I just keep walking and walking and walking. And I'm like, I look at this guy talking, and I'm like, what's that guy? And I'm like, oh, that's James right there. He was right next to me. And I'm like, I wonder why that voice was getting so much louder.
All right, so heat 3 of the modifieds are done.
They have modifieds tonight.
They probably got several.
They had 32 modifieds tonight.
60-something cars on hand for a Wednesday night. That's pretty good. 2 classes.
That's what you guys do in Illinois.
That's what we do. Hey, guys, I got to get up at 3:40.
Thanks, Coach.
I got you.
Thanks for having me on. Get Sniper on there. Yeah. Y'all have a blast.
Yeah, I should. I'll message Sniper.
Okay. Y'all have a good night.
Yep, you too, man.
All right, man. Later.
Later. Are we just now finishing up with the?
Yeah, we're going to heat race number 4 of the mods, of the UMP mods.
Oh, geez.
Which, let's be real, why do they call them UMP mods? Aren't they just a B mod?
No. UMP
Or are they an A mod?
UMP mods are their own thing. They're bigger. UMP mods that's like that's what all the big guys run. That's like the top tier. That's the UMP mods are like the top tier of modifieds.
Well, what's different than them than an A mod? Because an A mod's pretty big.
The way they classify them, I don't really fully understand. I know that the difference. I don't know. The way I always look at it is there's UMP mods and then there's IMCA mods. Those are the two that are close to each other.
Because the UMP mod's also an X mod, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never heard of an X mod.
They race X mods at the Wild West Shootout.
That could be
the only place I've seen the word X mod. It was at that place.
That's the first time I've even heard that. I
was like, what is an X mod?
I know
like
UMPs, IMCAs, B mods, sport mods, hot mods, E mods, and yeah, that's what I know of. Mod lights. We have mod lights around here.
And then, yeah, for me, it's out here. It's A mods, B mods, mod 4s.
Is that a modified?
Yeah, mod 4.
4s.
Yeah, mod 4. It's a 4-cylinder engine with the 2-speed gearbox, and it's heavily regulated. It's like a kind of an entry-level class for modifieds. And for Wysota, they're popular. Wysota has done so good with these cars. Like our field, like out here, we would maybe get like 8 to 10 a night. We're now getting like 15, 16 of these cars a night.
Damn.
Like it, and they're fun. I mean, they're fun little cars.
So is it are we talking like a modified, regular modified with the just a 4-cylinder motor in it, or are we talking? What do we?
It's a smaller. It's like a mod light, you know, kind of body style.
Yeah.
But they're a little bit faster than mod light.
I'll be honest, I would not be against if somebody offered me a little bit of money and said go race a mod light. I would be interested. I would be. There's a lot of mod light shows I feel like popping up all over the place, and there's over here it just seems like everybody runs them. I mean, they got a following.
Well, like what Wysota has done, they're heavily regulated, but they've kind of opened up the class a little bit, but they're not like, you can't just go out and buy whatever and put into this thing. There are certain like true regulations that they put into this because they want to keep everybody kind of within the same playing field in this class. And
they want to get it. They want the winner to be the best driver.
Yeah. And it's good racing. Like you put those suckers on a 3/8 mile long track.
Yeah.
And that they go fucking batshit crazy. I mean, they are so fun. Like I know a family who has 4 of them. They have 4 mod 4s and they have 3 stocks. They have 7 cars that they race. And they're like, hey, we should get you in a hobby stock. I'm like, okay. I'll probably get hurt. I'll probably crash because I don't know anything about a hobby stock.
Hobby stock's like a stock car, right? Pure stock.
Yeah, they're like so the IMCA stock cars, right?
Yeah,
those suckers are pretty fast. Just a step below that. Okay, they're like 87 Monte Carlos.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean they're fun when you get a bunch of them. It's great racing. When you don't have a bunch of them, it's not fun. It is like dreadfully bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I've seen them as a support class somewhere before.
Oh yeah, you probably have because that's what we ran as our support class when we had the World of Outlaws sprint cars out here, but we never showed it on broadcast.
Oh jeez.
Because the like anything that went to shit that day.
Yeah.
Like still cool to be behind the scenes of a World of Outlaws show, but I will never. I'm good. I don't need the sprint cars coming back here. So
yeah.
Brad Sweet was trying to cancel the event day of.
You can try to get high limit up there.
No, because Brad Sweet runs that.
That is true. He does.
So my goal is at some point we get the Lucas Oil 8 models out here to do a show here and do a show in Gillette because they would absolutely burn the place down. It would be such good racing. I don't know if you would get everybody on board with that for the simple fact that nobody even likes the Houston show that they just had wasn't very exciting. Well, you got to remember, Husets is a very narrow bull ring. Black Hills Speedway is a paperclip half mile.
But the turnout for that race, for the pageantry of what it actually is, and the payout of it, I mean that's what 60 or 50,000 to win race,
75,000 to win,
or 75,000 win race. Not a whole lot of fans in the stands.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Husets, that area, it's not late model country. It's not yet.
No.
The most the closest thing they race to a late model is super stocks.
Yeah, and those
That's
are turning into being just small late models anyway. The way that they
yeah,
have their
with the way
body
their
group.
class is.
Yeah,
But that's the only thing. That's the closest thing to get to late models out there.
they had super stocks at Brownstown the night we were there earlier in the season, and half of them were whatever kind of chassis. The one guy, I'm telling you, he had a late model chassis and a late model body on it. He just had the smaller, more narrow tires on it, and that was it. I mean, the nose piece on it was off of a late model. Um, his doors looked like they were just kind of filled in, kind of made a little bit bigger, but they were off a late model. He had the rear quarter panels, the spoiler, he had everything. I mean, even the roll cage kind of looked like it was on to one side more than what, like, you know, a stock car or something like that, pure stock is. That's all
Yeah.
that to be.
We don't see. We used to run super stocks out here, but the class died out, so we got rid of them. Started doing more late model stuff again. Then all of a sudden, the late models died out. Just this track because the owners of this one run the one in Gillette, Wyoming, and they can get 9, 10, 12 late models out there, and anytime they race them, and a lot of them are from this fucking area.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. Like, wait a minute. You live closer to the Rapid than to Gillette, and yet you're going to 2 hours to Gillette to race out there instead of racing here. Like, what? I don't get it. But some of them are just like they don't like the Speedway because it's a big track. It is a half mile, and it's long straightaways. It's not, the corners are somewhat decent, but you have longer straightaways.
Yeah.
So
the long stretch, kind of a tight corner tracks, I don't think the late model guys really like, because it's hard to maneuver those cars on tracks like that. It's hard on equipment whenever it's not perfect conditions, because a lot of times the way that the track ends up laying out as the night goes on and they wear down on it, it just kind of gets a weird groove to it. If you don't hit it right, you can tear up stuff pretty easily. They get kind of rough in the corners.
Think of our track, the Black Hills Speedway, as Florence, just higher banked and a bigger infield.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like it's like Florence, but just a little bit like it's a huge infield, because we can fit 90 cars in the infield easily.
See, that's the thing. I didn't feel like in Florence, you could definitely fit cars in there, but I don't feel like you could fit that many. A lot of people said it was like a sport Eldora, but I mean, to be honest, I don't. I've been to Eldora. I've been in the infield down there. I know what it's like. I didn't feel like that I had that size at Florence.
It has wider corners.
Florence is kind of weird too, because it's like up on top of a hill. The track itself sits on a hill, and everything around it is like below it. Like the track is the very, very top of the hill, and then like over here is like the concession stands on this side, and then if you go to the other side of the track, the pits actually go like down over the hill, and like where we were parked at, they fired off and was running a race up on a track, and you could barely tell. There was barely any noise because the noise traveled up and over our heads. You could barely hear them, which is the first time that I've ever been to a racetrack and not been able to hear the other cars on the track whenever you're in the pits. Kind of crazy because it was peaceful.
Well, I'm going to do something here that I normally wouldn't.
What are you doing?
Just so this way. Remove other media from the stage. Oh. All right. There we go.
There we go. Now we can watch.
So now we can at least see it together.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have it on mute, though, because that would be flag number one.
Yeah, I don't want to hear Ruben.
Yeah, I'm with you there, buddy. I am with you there.
Yeah, I'm good on that. He seems like a good guy, but he does not do a good job announcing.
He's the interesting character, right? Of
Yeah.
how he got to that position.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like he kind of just got thrown into it, really.
yeah, like he was the next. I mean, he was being groomed to be the next guy in line, but he was thrown in way too early.
Yeah, he
But
needed a
you
few
know,
more. He needed a few more brushes before he got that handed over.
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't great when I started, and there's still a lot that I'm learning.
Yeah.
That that's the biggest thing is like I am learning still each race, but I think as a commentator, you have to just always be willing to learn something new.
Yeah.
For many years. Like it's just how it is. I am nowhere perfect. There's some races where I'm just like some nights I struggle. I will admit it.
Look at James Essex. He's the best in the
Yeah.
business, but I mean, he's an old guy though.
Yeah.
He's no spring chicken. So I mean, it's
Like, I look at my business partner who's been broadcasting on radio for over 45 years, and he's good. He's good at what he does. His thing is that because technology has changed for the last 5 years and everything, like he can't keep up with it. And that's my job, is to get us on the damn air. Like
right.
that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
So Pierce will start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fager in front of him.
Cody Overton.
Yes.
Cody
Yeah,
Overton,
little sexy.
Cody Overton got a little upset with me at the PDC. We were back in the
The
pits
fuck you do?
doing some drinking and whatnot, and he and somebody else, I don't remember who the guy was, somebody's crew member somewhere. They got into it playing 50-50. And the quarter got put in my hands, and they were playing with, I think, 20s. And I kept flipping the quarter because that's what I was told to do by Cody Overton. And Cody Overton kept betting, and I kept flipping the quarter, and he kept losing. So he wasn't liking my flips. And I was like, listen, I'm trying. I'm doing what I was told. At one point, I had to explain myself. I was like, you told me to flip it. I'm flipping it. He's like, yeah, just flip it on tails. I'm like, well, you don't have to pick it every time. You don't have to pick heads every time. I think he lost 4 times in a row, and then he told me I wasn't allowed to flip it anymore. So I was like, hey, that's fine. And then the very next flip, somebody else did, and he still lost. So I don't know. I don't think he was genuinely mad at me, but I definitely didn't help his odds.
So, all right. I can't believe you're going to Eldora. Actually, I can't believe it.
I was 30 minutes away from there today.
Like, for me, it sucks. Like, I'm in fucking nowhere. Like, when it comes to late model racing, because
I was gonna say, you for late model racing are not in the ideal location.
No, I am not. I'm 5 hours from Husets. 12 or so hours, 13, maybe 14 hours from Eldora.
Oh yeah, you're definitely you're probably 14 hours probably.
Yeah, like I am nowhere fucking close, and it sucks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it fucking sucks.
Where close to you? I mean, Husets has one. Where close to you? How far are you from Deer Creek? That would be up in Minnesota. Yeah,
Deer Creek.
Deer Creek, Minnesota. I don't know if it's called Deer Creek, Minnesota. The track is Deer Creek.
It's an actual town in Minnesota.
Here, you want to see something I picked up that I thought was really cool from the weekend? I don't know how well you can see that.
Oh, you got a Longhorn. What is that? A Longhorn banner or whatever?
This is off of the chassis. They put these. This is how Longhorn, instead of just putting the sticker across the top, this is how Longhorn marks their chassis now, and they put it on the actual frame, right where right where you actually get into the seat at. And ours fell off, so I thought it was a good idea to keep it.
So, Deer Creek, Minnesota is almost a 9-hour drive.
That might be your best bet to see an actual good crown jewel like that, because I feel like that out of the now that it's on the World of Outlaws, that's probably one of their bigger ones, I would say.
I mean, if they would ever go to Eagle, I could definitely make the race at Eagle. That's a 7-hour drive.
Eagle Raceway?
Yeah, that's in Nebraska.
They were there. Lucas was there.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucas was there.
Yeah, Lucas. I think
And
Lucas
High
was
Limit.
only there, I think Lucas was only there for. I think that was a 1-day show, or was
Yeah.
that 2?
It was a 1-dayer.
No, 34.
High Limit did a 2-day show
was
there.
I think it was 34 Raceway was the one they were at for 2 days or 3 days, something like that. I think it was 2 days. Yeah.
Like, once I make some money and I can actually, the thing is that, like, it also sucks because I got to work every Friday. Every Friday night I'm working, I'm announcing, and I can't quite make it work. Right. So it's like I get March and April, and then May I'm back. Oh, there goes Slimy. Slammy!
I'm here. I had to reach.
There you are.
I was typing out. I was actually texting Smoke back, to be honest with you. Ashton Smith, or Smythe. How do you say her name?
Smythe, I think.
Smythe. I met her the first night was at PDC.
She looks like she's 15.
I did. That was one of the first questions I asked her. I didn't know that was actually her when she walked up. And I did ask them, like, how old are you? Why are you back here? And then they told me who she was. I was like, oh, that's why you look familiar. Was a little bit shocked. Yeah, I would say Eagle would be a decent one.
I mean, I would go if I'm back in Talladega next year, which is a possibility that I will be going back.
Yeah.
I'm going to TST.
Yep.
So, and if they run the
TST is actually where Smoke was supposed to be testing tonight.
He says he was back at the shop.
Yeah, I just texted him, and then after I texted him, I think I got a Snapchat from him. So I would say there's something going on at the shop. There is some guests there right now.
Some guests? Oh no. Who was he testing with tonight? Do we know?
I do. I know. I actually talked to that guy Saturday night after the race in his hauler. I'm not allowed to say. I would say, but I'm not allowed to say because the news hasn't actually come out yet, and I don't want to be the one to put that out there, especially because they know that I know. Because I was with them the whole weekend and during all the talk. You'll know. You'll definitely find out. It's definitely looking like it's going to be a for sure. He'll be there. He'll be there in that car type of thing. But yeah, no, it's a big name. Pretty well known.
Big name, well known. Did he race on a tour this year and pull out?
No, still on a tour.
So he's a Lucas Oil guy because he would be with the Outlaws tonight.
I wouldn't say that.
Or is he a Hunt the Front tour guy?
He could be. I don't
know any of the.
He's raced on a few tours. He did some Hell Tour. He did. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how many World of Outlaw races he's done. I do believe he's done some.
Is he a young kid?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
it's not Trey then. I was thinking it was Trey. I was like, damn.
No, it is not Trey. Trey would be cool. Trey would
be cool. Not gonna lie. Trey's fucking.
Trey's good for.
He's killing it.
For his age, he's very good. He's got a little bit to learn, I think, but I don't think he has as much to learn as some other guys.
Does his name start with an A?
No.
Oh, I was thinking
No.
Winger.
No. There is a driver that is there tonight racing that was in talks and may possibly still. This guy that's going to drive this weekend is not going. It's not a new deal thing where he's going to finish the season out with them. JCM's probably going to have a couple different drivers, if I were to guess, probably be in there. I would say two, if not maybe three, potentially. I doubt that it happens, but I do know that Rick Eckert was in the talks at one point. I don't think that was very serious, but I do know he was in the talks of being one of the guys that could drive one of the races. But I can't say which race. I really don't know. I don't even think it got to that point of the conversation. But yeah, it's you'll know who it is. It's not a no name. I'll tell you that. It's not a no name.
I texted Sniper. I messaged Sniper on X, and I said, "Join in." Who's this? Is this Sniper?
That's him.
That's Sniper. What up, Sniper?
He's got to get his mic hooked up there. You gotta go in and allow the mic to be accessed by this.
Sniper and technology, of course. It's a wonder how he gets on the podcast every week. I'll take him out and wait for him to come back.
He's got to go in and get let the mic get set up to it.
Yeah. So with us with this talking we're watching late models, but the big news so far this week when it comes to just dirt racing as a whole, Donnie Schatz.
Yeah, I got the lowdown, not the lowdown, but I got the gist of it because I kept seeing the same thing posted over and over again on my X feed. And it was a hard decision for Tony Stewart to let him go, which I understand that. That's a long time. 18 years, I think they were together.
Yep, 18 years in one day.
18 years in one day. But, I mean, I do know that the little bit that I pay attention and have heard that they have been struggling this year with him.
Yep.
They did
Well, they've been
bit of
struggling as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think Donnie Schatz is a good driver. I think I mean, I think he almost would be. Somebody would give him a late model shot if they had one.
Yeah.
I believe he still has a late model, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't do much driving with it, but he does have one. And it's a rocket, I do believe.
Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I wasn't surprised. I think at the end of the year anyway, Donnie Schatz was leaving TSR. I think it was just kind of one of those things that they had to do something.
Right.
To be honest, that Ford engine isn't any freaking good.
Right.
Like it isn't any good. They Ford talked this engine up to be one of the best engines in sprint car racing. And yet they're getting beat out every goddamn day by a Chevy. By a Chevy engine or a Toyota engine. Imagine a Toyota sprint car engine beats you out more.
If it was me and I had a sprint car and I could get whatever I wanted, I would probably go with the TRDs. I think those have shown that they're pretty successful and can be consistent. That's just me.
All right.
Can y'all hear me now?
I got you now.
Yes, we got him.
I got you now, buddy. Are we doing track prep? Is that what we're waiting on?
Yeah, we're just doing track prep before the B feature. or the LCQ or LCS, whatever they want to freaking call it. Call it what it
Yeah.
is.
I figured I'd show up. You think Brandon Overton will be at Sharon Speedway?
There's a possibility.
Ah! I had that whole thing going last night.
Man.
You know the
Jesus
bad
Christ.
Do you know the bad thing about it is everybody thought that was me talking, and it wasn't. It was really him.
That's yeah.
So, Sniper, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
What's that?
I'm getting you a Bobby Pierce t-shirt.
I'll wipe my ass with it.
And I'm going to address it to Jackie.
I do think I've heard him say that before.
I'm just glad I had to wear a Rocket shirt.
Yeah, you dodged one there. They did not have a stellar weekend whatsoever.
So, Sniper, in case you missed it, the only driver in the new Rocket chassis who actually won their heat race and did quite well was Dennis Erb Jr.
Oh, well, I mean, he's pretty good at his place too.
Yeah, but everybody else has sucked.
Well, I can tell you right now that Brandon Overton and all of them were at Will Speedway testing today.
Where are they at?
Well, they were testing a brand new Longhorn chassis that is being developed.
Is that in Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen somebody else was there, and they took their brand new Longhorn out and smacked it off the wall.
Oh, well, I can tell you this: the brand new stuff is coming. I think the first person will have it is actually going to be Will. Of course, Overton had the new car at Eldora.
Yeah.
And then Masters. Have you seen the new Masters built?
I did see that they're coming out with one.
It looks just like the Longhorn.
Yeah, they're all going to.
It's built just like it.
They're all going to.
I would have made myself look more presentable tonight, but I don't give a shit at this point.
It's all right. I was shirtless a minute ago.
He was literally naked on the broadcast.
I just got out of the shower and got on.
But yeah,
I'm gonna go grab another beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that new Longhorn it's supposed to be better on the bigger intermediate tracks.
Yeah.
It's all Rumley. It's the first. I think it was like the very first Rumley project car. So we'll see what happens.
Well, with all the testing that he does.
All right.
I've got to go to Longhorn next Tuesday. Next Wednesday.
What are you going there for?
I got to take some of our stuff down there.
There you go.
We have a well, I don't know how many people's listening to this tonight.
There's only one person watching, but we're shooting the shit anyway.
Well, like I said, we have a Wells car coming, so
all right, so here the LCS, the Last Chance Showdown. It's going to be Tristan Chamberlain, B. Shep front row. Ethan Dotson, boo. Jason Shuri, Jordan Shuri, Brent Larson, Miles Moose, Jake Tim, Adam Tischhauser, Mike Harrison, Jimmy Miller, Brian Shirley, Ryan Gusson, and Mark Voigt, Dan Jacober.
oh shit.
Did you say Brandon Shepard was in that?
Yeah, he's starting outside pole. He qualified like shit tonight.
I wonder if that's the same car that Kyle Hammer ran at Macon.
I mean, he's running the B5 tonight, so.
Well, that's what Kyle Hammer was in. That's why. That's why.
Yeah.
You know
he's not
he
in
took
his
one
rocket.
of those old. Yeah, you know he took one of who? Well, he's in a rocket.
Well, he's in a rocket, but he's not in the Rocket House car.
Did he take the beat up one that his dad drove to Macon?
Probably, because it's a
1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no, it's the 2 now because he put the 2 in today. Like last night, they were all at the rocket shop until late at night and drove to Highland tonight, like this afternoon.
That's why it qualified so bad. It's a brand new car.
Yeah,
But,
probably get out there and get full bore.
Like I said, the only person that has done really well in it is been Dennis Erb Jr.
Yeah,
Right now,
Dennis-
Longhorn's dominating the night.
Dennis Erb's he's a wheel man anyway.
He is. When he won a couple years ago, when he won World of Outlaws, was he in a Rocket then?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Because then he switched to Longhorn. No, actually, he switched the one in a Barry Wright he went to. No, it was Longhorn. And then he drove the Barry Wright car, which I'm hearing y'all are getting, we're getting ready to see a big acquisition of that coming soon.
Of Barry Wright?
Yeah, I think, man, look, he's awesome. I love Barry to death. All of them are good people, but he's got to get out of it. That's why Corey had to get out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Corey really shouldn't have put out that post he put out.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a.
I mean, that's stupid. That's stupid. But yeah, it is what it is. That BMF was still a badass race car.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it.
It was a copy. I mean, it was pretty much a Longhorn copy.
It's all there's out there now. It's what works.
So,
it's what works.
All right, who we thinking here?
B-Shep.
B-Shep is going to win this one?
Well, I don't know. Ethan Chamberlain. I mean, Tristan Chamberlain will start next to him, and he's a weapon. So, sometimes
When you say a weapon, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, that's like Dan Ebert. I call Dan Ebert the weapon. The weapon,
Yeah.
Dan Ebert.
Dan Ebert sometimes can be a walking caution.
Oh yeah. Who's starting third?
Dotson.
Ethan Dotson.
I say the front two might junk each other, and Ethan will probably win it. He might happen.
I hope for your sake, Smoke doesn't hear you.
Is Smoke in here?
No, he's not.
I told him to join. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he's at the shop, and I keep telling him, like, get your ass in here so we can make fun of you. Especially after last night. Oh my God, he was in fucking rare form last night.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Holy shit.
He was on a different level, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was.
I was like, you could. He was like, what do you mean you're gonna make fun of me? I'm like, I didn't make fun of you guys. I'm like, yeah, because none of us could get a fucking word in last night, sir. Y'all were fucking bickering at each other. It was fucking hilarious. I just stayed the fuck out. I was like, yep, I'm just going to shut the fuck up right now. And it's funny, like, Slavy and I were just talking, for myself, the closest track that a professional late model tour goes to is Husets. And that's still a 5-hour drive for me.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be, man, we had dude. I grew up in the South where it's like, it's that red ass clay.
Yeah. I mean, trust me. I've been to TST.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, shit. I mean,
shit gets everywhere.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. I'm trying to figure out what the hell my dog is doing.
But I 100% would be back. I would go back to TST, but I'm bringing my own freaking chair this time.
Yeah, I had a ball, man. Me and Jason, that was Jackie's first ever race she'd ever been to, man. And I was like, holy shit, dude, this place is cool.
It's the track is awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, TST's track is awesome. The seating in the facility suck.
Yeah, we sat on the back stretch.
Yeah, but you guys had your own chairs, didn't you?
Yeah, but see, I'm gonna pay for that VIP parking, so you can park right there at the race. Right there underneath the thing. Why is Shirley on the track?
Because he's in the B feature.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
Man wins PDC and he can't freaking do anything else.
Man, look at look, that car's beat all to shit. I think Smoke might have tried to straighten the fender out.
I will say I am so thankful that the PDC like actually ran the event instead of calling it off,
Oh, they wouldn't
and
do
that it ran for straight up 2 hours.
They
That was a
wouldn't call
2-hour
that.
A feature.
That it would have been 5 a.m. if they had to run at 5 a.m. They would have ran at 5 a.m.
Dude,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
so happy because I got to listen to some. I was at a sprint car race 2 hours away. I was announcing at a sprint car race. I left Gillette the time, like literally as soon as they were dropping the green flag, I was leaving town to drive home. And when I got back in my hometown, like straight up to the stoplight, like off the interstate, the checker flag dropped. I was so happy because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to listen to tonight to stay awake. Because I generally like to listen to stuff that's live, that gets me to focus, like especially that late at night when I've been working my ass off for like the last 8 hours and I'm tired. So
Probably not a good idea
so
to call
happy.
somebody on the phone because you've been talking all night.
Yeah.
What?
Let's say you probably wouldn't be a good idea to call somebody on the phone because you've been talking all night.
No, I wasn't going to call somebody and try and focus on driving. It was just like when I'm listening to something and I can kind of focus on it.
Yeah.
Especially in Wyoming, because their interstates don't have lights. It is dark.
I ain't going to Wyoming.
It's terrible. It's like you don't get like from Gillette to the South Dakota border. There is like you go through towns that have lights on them, have lights on the interstate, but between the towns there is nothing. And it's like Jesus Christ, it is pitch freaking black out here.
That's an old car. Shepherd's car is an old car. I can tell by the bar. See how the bar is straight?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the Longhorn bar. You remember back in the old days, Longhorn had if you looked at the rear bumper, off to the side they had a bar, a push, where you can. It's a lot. If you look at the picture I have on my for my profile picture on X, you can see that bar. That's where they got the name from.
Longhorn.
Yep.
All right. My prediction, I'm going for Tristan Chamberlain to win this heat, the LCS.
Oh shit, the B1's in here too. That's another weapon. World Racing Group they didn't do Bob Gardner. I don't think they did him right.
You don't think?
I mean, I sit him down for a race. Don't suspend him for the year or whatever. I mean, I get he shouldn't have done what he done, but come on, man.
I think they did to make an example.
Yeah, well. So Lance Landers, I was told, got all in Jonathan Davenport's ass.
Really?
Yeah, so y'all ahead of me. I'm still on hot laps, so I'll just watch it here.
Well, we just dropped the green.
Yeah, I should bet my cousin who wins this race. I already know who wins.
All right.
I wouldn't do that.
There's Bishop to the lead.
Oh,
he's sideways. Oh.
Is that Bob Gardner's backup car?
Is he he can't drive, can he?
He had a backup car. Because it was a 4 on it.
Well, that's Jason Shuri. His name looks like Sure.
Well, the shit he is. He ran out of talent.
He
did that by himself.
Sideways.
Brett Larson, the B1 bomber. And that's exactly what he is. He is a weapon.
That dude's consistently on the World of Outlaws tour, but I never see him win or even get a podium or top 10 or anything.
No, he doesn't.
He's like a Boom Briggs.
Last year, the fucker was confronting somebody over something he fucking did. Like he was
Really?
straight up ready to fight somebody like for a wreck that he caused.
Sounds like racing.
I was just like, dude, that was your fucking fault. Like, why are you trying to fight the guy that you hit? That you fucking hit?
You know, I wish they would change. I like the All American beer sponsor, but it
Yeah.
needs to be red and yellow
It
for
it
Hulkamania.
would not surprise me if Real American Beer is not the title sponsor next year. Oh my god.
Oh,
Well,
Jake
that
Tim.
that
Jake
one
Tim.
that one might need a front clip. No, that one needs a nose probably bracket.
He's clapping. Fucking race car drivers, man.
Jake Tim was clapping.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
he was doing something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but that damn 74 car has got no drive off the corner. Oh, is it the B1 that got him?
Yeah, it's the
He
B1,
got
it's
in there
Larson.
and- He got in there and jumped.
My goodness gracious.
Well, we won't see Larson for the rest of the night unless he causes another wreck.
Well, there's old M&B customer car.
So here's one rule I would change. You're the cause of 2 cautions, your night should be done.
That's the rule.
I mean, like
That's the rule at every track, but not at the professional level.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Fuck no, it isn't. How many
Yeah, it
cautions did
If you cause in Lucas Oil events, if you cause 2 cautions in a race, you're done.
I thought it was
yeah,
3.
not at World of
No,
Outlaws.
your second caution, you're done.
Yeah, like at the PDC, who was it? Like that was bringing out a fucking caution every 5 laps.
Oh yeah, that one they didn't say no. That was World. Well, that was a World Outlaw race.
That's the World Outlaws, right? Who
Yeah.
you talking during the feature?
Yeah, during the
No.
feature.
I remember I can't remember who it was.
I think it was Hudson, to be honest. I think it was Huddy O'Neill. Fucking
What?
every 5-6 laps, he was like, there was a caution because of him.
Well,
pissing me
that says
off.
enough.
Fucking guy can't win shit unless something stupid happens or weather moves in.
Oh, I'm watching the wreck. I'm way behind y'all.
Are you watching on your TV?
Yeah, I'm watching both. I got ADD, man. I can't do that shit. Like I said, squirrel. I got to look at it.
You would hate my job, man. You would fucking hate my job. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens.
Oh,
Fucking-
well, I used to do that, and then I was like, no. I used to dispatch for the construction company here.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, I can't sit in the office. I see, like, I can't do it, man. I'm trying to figure
See,
out
I work from home, so
I'm trying to
It's
what
nice.
the fuck my dog is doing.
Jake
All
Tim's
right,
driving
so-
off. He's ready to go.
no, this is not terribly damaged. It's out of place, but it's not like.
He can drive it.
Look,
Wait a minute. There's a hole in that.
I had Slammy. I mean, not Slammy. I had Smoke going last night. He could not figure out what the hell I was talking about. I said, I was trying to hint around that I was going to Port Royal, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, so you're not going now?" I'm like, yeah. Read your text message, dummy.
Well, what do you
Oh.
expect for a guy who works on a late model?
Careful now.
Hey, yeah, Carol, I've done it. I used to do it for years.
I'm still trying.
And now look at you.
I still will help, man, but I got so burnt out, dude. Like, that was my life. Like, I'd work a full job and then be gone and come back and go. Dude, I was burnt out. And after my
That's how I
parents
feel.
passed-
By
after my parents
after
passed
Labor
away,
Day, I'm done. After Labor Day, when my final race is done, I'm like, I want to hear a fucking race car for like a month. Like,
well, what got me was when my dad passed away, because it was during COVID too. I mean, I lost my mom, and it was 9 months later my dad, and I was like, well, I missed out a whole bunch of time, being on the road and stuff. So I felt guilty. So I I gave it up for a little while. So my little brother took over doing what I was doing, and he did really
Yeah.
well at it. And then he just up and quit the team over a woman. So I kind of been helping out again. So
Over a woman?
yeah, he's an idiot, and he's good. And he does good on the tires, but I mean, he was a tire guy. Like um, not Davenport, but Scott Bloomquist showed him, and what's his name showed him how to do him, Cody. But yeah, so
Hey, there's the speed, Shirley.
Is
damn
that
that
Unzicker in there too?
looks like it. Oh, that's the new Longhorn.
No, not the Unzicker. That's Bobby's old car. If it's purple,
So you going to Port Royal?
probably not.
Might as well. I'll be there.
That's a long way for me. That's on the other side of the state. I'll be at Pittsburgh.
I don't know about all that.
Pittsburgh's much closer than Port Royal. And I think Port Royal's on a weekend. I got a wedding anyway.
And anybody going to Charlotte?
It's up in the air.
I'll be there. I get the same
I will
hotel
not be
room.
I can't, bro. I'm in fucking South Dakota. I can't go fucking anywhere, man,
Plane
without
tickets
it
are
costing
cheap.
me a goddamn leg.
Plane tickets are cheap.
I think we actually may race that race.
See, here's the thing: plane tickets may be cheap other places. I fly from a regional airport to an international airport all the time, so
But see,
it
that's
ain't
where
cheap.
man, let me tell you, you could fly into Charlotte Douglas, and it's not as bad. That's or around the area. I mean, hell, it's from my house, Charlotte. Well, yeah, Charlotte Motor Speedway from my house is like two and a half, 3 hours.
That's an easy drive.
Man, I used to drive, bro. I've been to. Let me tell you, I used to go to when we had the zero car. I used to have to go to Ferguson's house. And when I tell y'all something, he lived in a cul-de-sac, and his house and the car was in like a two-bay garage. He had one car stacked up on top of the other.
I remember seeing a picture of that.
Yeah, man, he's good people though. I always thought he was gay, but it is what it is.
What?
I did.
He had fans in his
You just said that so fucking casually too.
I'm so well. My stepson is. I mean, he's getting ready to be my stepson. He is, and I'm like, it doesn't even bother him. Like, I don't know. I'm to the point where it is what it is. You know.
Right.
I think my dog is on crack. What are you doing?
I'm fucking pissed off now. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh,
I picked Shuri as my fucking dirt draft pick because I was like, he was fast in qualifying. I got to get Bobby Pierce some fucking how. So I picked Jordan fucking Shuri, and fucking how he doesn't transfer to the goddamn A main. I have 4 of 5 in the A main, but not fucking him. God damn it.
Your dirt draft is bad.
Dude, it's fucking God bless America. It's just like every goddamn week, I'm like, I pick a good
P5 was going to win. He should have known that when he's on the front row.
But here's the thing. Like, I picked Bobby Pierce, Drake Troutman, Shannon Babb, Matt Bailey, and Jordan Shuri. 4 of the 5 have made the A main through the fucking heats except for Jordan fucking Shuri.
Who's in the 33?
Mike Harrison.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to pick him too because they did this awesome feature piece on him. I was like, oh, he's a local favorite. And then he qualifies like shit, races like shit.
They're getting him time in a late model, but he hasn't had enough time in a late model.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
I should have went with my second lineup that I thought of, but I was like, 3 local guys.
You got to pick one of them just because of the money situation, but
oh god, here we go. UMP modifieds, guys. Woohoo! This would be a good time. All right. tell me. All right,
Tell
Snipes.
him what exactly a UMP modified is.
Terrible.
What the difference is between that and IMCA and all that. I mean, I think it's just a.
Dude, to be honest with you, I have no idea because I don't keep up with them. But I
I
know
don't
that.
either, but I know that UMPs are like the top of the top.
Hey, did y'all? I meant to ask. I meant to say something today, but did y'all see where they're opening the tire rule up for the dome?
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
announced that today.
Dad, let me tell you something. Cody is brilliant.
Yep.
I think he's been listening on our show.
Yep. I commented back at his post and he liked it. I was like, I fully support this. This is a great idea.
Yeah, bring Tire Wars back.
Well, I mean, not just that, but it's dude. I mean, you're gonna see. Like, I think this may be the first big leap. I really do.
I do too.
Sorry, I've been
Like,
joined, y'all. So I've been joined by the dog.
There he is.
So as a guy who appreciates all the spectrum of motorsports, you know, I love dirt racing. Dirt racing, I will watch anytime, anywhere. It doesn't fucking matter. I will watch it. I love NASCAR. I love, you know, I enjoy watching Formula One. I enjoy watching sports car racing. Like, I'll watch any type of racing. The only thing that I won't watch is IndyCar, because I think IndyCar is shit. That's the only thing I won't watch.
And let me tell you, I went to an IndyCar race one time in Richmond, and they did 200 laps in less than an hour.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're fast. Don't get me wrong. It's a cool, older, DW12 days. Like, we're talking Dan Weldon days of IndyCar. That was when it was the shit. This version of IndyCar is not good. It is garbage. I can't fucking stand it.
Boys, I gotta hop off. I got a phone call I gotta take.
All right, you be back.
I don't know if I will. I'm on 3. I gotta pull my phone in actually. But if I'm not, it was good chatting with you.
See you, Slammy.
Right,
yeah, man.
So I'll take him out here. IndyCar to me is it's garbage right now. But back in the old Formula One days, it was Firestone versus Goodyear.
Yeah.
Bring back good old traditional tire wars.
Well, you also
tire
had
wars
Goodyear.
are fun.
Yeah, you also had Goodyear and Hoosier.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I can tell you this: that they were testing some different tires today at With. So
I like a good old tire war because it actually makes it better. The one thing I have a problem with dirt racing right now is Hoosier being the title sponsor of most of the touring series. I just have a problem with it. It's too much of a dump. They're the title sponsor of Vice Soda, IMCA, all the big major sanctions. They're the title sponsor. Oh, and guess what? You can't have any other tire but Hoosier because of the rules. It's stupid. It's to me, it's that's a conflict of interest.
yeah, I mean, I get it.
Need to open it up. I don't know. I think opening it up is fair. And with the way that IMCA works is you can either follow IMCA rules or track rules. You get some interesting things. On an IMCA hobby stock, you can run an IMCA tire, which is a thick tire, a big tire, or you can run a track rules if you can't afford a big tire and run a small tire. And who knows? You can fucking win a race. Hell, a couple of weeks ago, we had a guy who was running track rules on a small tire and a half-mile track and beat out all the big tire guys.
You had that here. Well, we got disqualified when we won that World Outlaw race. I mean, they accused us of having a bad tire. I mean, I'm like, no. There was no bad tire. Only thing they could tell us that it was a agent of the green, what do you call it, mean green?
Yeah. Which is no longer allowed, isn't it?
Well, we were cleaning. We were cleaning wheels. We were cleaning rims and stuff. So, I mean, nobody told us you couldn't, and nobody ever said anything before about Mean Green. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But now they've changed it where you
Yeah.
can't even do shit to it. Like you can put water on the tire, and even that's questionable.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, we watched their ass that night, and Mark Richards didn't like it, so that's why I have issues with him.
So a little bit of background about me. I did not start following like close to dirt racing until 2021. Like
I've been a big race. Years.
Like I've been a big racing fan as a kid. Like I watched NASCAR every single Sunday in my childhood. Like that was the one thing I wasn't gonna miss. Vikings games and NASCAR.
Yeah, that's my stepson's favorite team. He loves the Vikings.
Go Vikes. I'm a big Vikings fan. I fucking love the Vikings. And so in 2021, like I fell out of racing when I went off to college. Just wasn't interested. I was more into video games and doing the whole deal like that. But I ended up getting back into racing over COVID. I watched the Formula One Drive to Survive and was like, damn, I really need to watch racing again. Started watching it more, fell in love with it, got into iRacing, went dirt track, and then I tried out the dirt track ovals on iRacing, went, this shit's fun. Remembered that there's a racetrack in town because my dad was a pilot. So, and every time we would go to the airport, we would pass by the racetrack, and I always wanted to go there as a kid, and I only been once when I was like middle school age. Can't remember how old I was when I went to the racetrack, and I loved it. It was so fun. It was just like a different style of racing. So I ended up.
What racetrack is that?
It's called Black Hills Speedway. It's a half mile. It's like Florence, but higher banked.
Okay.
And a bigger infield. Like it's a great track. It's one of the few traditional half mile tracks left in this country. That is fast and fun, like, and good racing. And so I got hired on because the track owner needed help. And I said, look, I'm an announcer. I'm also good with technology. So, if you don't need an announcer, I can at least help you out on the tech side and make things run a little bit smoother. And so he hired me to do that. Well, the announcer at the time, he was getting up to the 90 year, he was getting old. And so I was kind of the backup announcer in case, like, for some reason he couldn't make it. And then ended up becoming the full-time guy 3 years ago because the old guy, he couldn't do it anymore. I mean, he was old. He wasn't coming to all the races anymore. So I took over the announcing duties, and because my background is commentary. Like, I come from a commentary. I've worked on radio for 12 years and in the broadcast industry for over 12 years now. And so my background is in that, but I knew how to run, like get live scoring and timing set up, and learned how to run that and making sure technology was working and everything. And so I just became the full on production head and announcer and everything in IT. So, so from like 21, I've like every Friday I've spent out at the racetrack, and I look forward to racing season. Like, I cover college football and basketball. Like, and I look forward to college football, Division II level, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. College football is great. College basketball, it's a little bit fuck. It's winter time. I'm living in South Dakota. It's cold as fuck most of the time. Like, and our basketball teams are shitty. Like, hopefully it's a turnaround year. We have 2 brand new head coaches. So hopefully that's kind of a turnaround. But I don't expect too much. But like from March and April, like, I'm planning my racing season. Like I'm getting the broadcast put together. I'm going out to the track, getting shit set up. Like this year, like things have been running so much smoother now because I've came in and said, look, we're going to do things a certain way. We're not going to be an amateur hour situation out here. We're going to try and make this a professional freaking operation out here. And I would say like right now is probably the best situation we have been in the last 15 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because like we have people in positions that know what the hell they're doing. Our officials are great. Our flagman is awesome. The person who's running live timing is amazing. And, you know, and it's one of those things like if we all just do our jobs and communicate, like we have solved half our problems like that's been going on out here. We've been doing a great job of it. And now we have, you know, and now what we're trying to do is trying to do the same thing at the other racetrack 2 hours from here and implement the systems that we've implemented here because over there it's amateur hour. It's a good racetrack to race at. It's a 3/8 mile. It's fucking awesome. It's a great racetrack. But the people that they have in positions over there just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like they have 2 to 3 times the amount of track officials we have over here, and nobody knows what the hell they're doing. And their flagman talks a big game, but he doesn't do shit. Like
imagine that.
Like our flagman here, when he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna fucking do it. Like he's somebody you don't with. Like he will black flag somebody for being a dick if it comes to it.
Yeah.
He'll pull him aside, say, you two need to fucking cut it out. If you're gonna wreck each other, fucking do it now or quit doing this shit. Like get it out of your system, kiss, make up, shake hands. I don't give a fuck. End it. Because someone's gonna get hurt and no one's getting hurt on my racetrack.
Yeah. Oh shit! Well, we got the feature lineup.
Yeah, feature lineup. So Brett Larson is starting in the 25th position on the provisional. Jake Tim, Ryan Gustin in row 12. Mark Voigt and Miles Moose, row 11. Row 10, Brian Shirley, Tristan Chamberlain. Row number 9, Ethan Dotson, Brandon Shepard. Row 8, Darren Klein, Tim McCready. Row 7, Jordan Bauer, Corey Lawler. Row 6, Matt Bailey, Chad Zobris. Row 5, Rodney Melvin, Jake Troutman. Row 4, Cody Overton and Nick Hoffman. Holy shit, Ruben, you're fucking slow. Get it going. I'm just rattling these off, and here he is fucking still on 14th.
So is high school football big there?
Yeah, it's somewhat big. They play at the college stadium. We don't have like an actual high school football stadium that they can play in. So they play at the college stadium, which I mean it's fine. But our college football, our football stadium here has a parking ramp. Like a legit, like 3-level parking ramp where you could pull in, tailgate and shit, and do whatever, and you can watch football from the parking ramp. It's actually Fox Sports put us on their like top 10 most unique stadiums in the country. So it's actually really cool. My press box where we do the radio commentary for football is on the parking ramp side. And it's so fun. Like they can honk their horns. They can go fucking crazy on that side of the field. And usually it's the away side that's on that side of the field. So it gets kind of crazy over there. Especially when we're winning. If we're winning, holy shit, it gets wild. And they can drink beer on that side. It's been the rule for the last 2 years. So
yeah, it's big here.
Oh, I imagine like it's the South. You're in the South, man. Like it's high school football in Alabama.
Yeah, my team was the first inductee to the Hall of Fame here, so we had a badass team when I was playing.
Where are you at?
I'm in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina.
Okay, you're in North Cal. Okay.
So
North Carolina.
If you know where, well, I'm right here at the Virginia, North Carolina border.
Okay. Yep.
So I can be in Virginia in like 15 minutes.
I was gonna say you're not deep south.
No, but my girlfriend seems to think that my accent is like, oh, damn, you sound like you're from down there and such and such. So
Oh,
when we went
fuck
to,
no.
when we
Fuck
went to
no.
Alabama, when we went to Alabama, she's like, well, never mind.
I was gonna say, fucking, like my dad who went with me to Talladega last year, not a racing fan. We just went because it was a father-son trip. We haven't been on one since for like 10 freaking years when we went to Canada fishing. And we pull up to Talladega and he looks at me and he's like, what the hell did you sign me up for? I'm like,
Oh, I feel
fun
you.
times.
I'm
We're gonna have
fish.
fun.
I was planning on going fishing at the coast, and now we have a hurricane coming. So I'm like, oh, that's wonderful.
Just go up to Lake Emisk in Manitoba, Canada, and you'll have the best freaking fishing of your life.
Man, I don't know. I'm a saltwater guy.
See, if you like walleye, if you like northern, that's the place to be. Like we go fishing out here, we don't catch shit. We went up there 20 hours north. Whoo, it's good damn fishing up there.
Yeah,
Like you'll catch your limit in like 2 hours.
Damn.
Oh, here we go. The tire conversation. Yay.
Dude, that girl, oof, where the hell they find her at?
She looks 15, dude.
Yeah.
She's young.
But I bet she hadn't partied with Kyle Strickler.
Smoke, if you're watching, no. This is what he was talking about last night.
Yeah.
Too many youngins. Like in 2 weeks, when I go to this race, the East-West Clash in Gillette, Wyoming, I'm looking forward to at the end of the night going down to the pits, having a beer, chilling with some people, maybe drinking a fucking pudding shot because there's always a group of people that bring pudding shots. Driving back to the hotel with the flagman, busting out the beer and drinking until 2 a.m. That's my favorite thing about that event is like being able to go drink because I can sleep in the next day and not have to be at the racetrack till like 2 p.m, 3 p.m.
That's always a good thing. Shit, man. I miss those days of being on the tour sometimes, or being on at the races, but I don't miss those nights of damn driving home 6 hours to drive back there after 6 hours.
Oh, looking on them American flags. Freedom, baby.
I just lost my feed.
It's that North Carolina internet, buddy.
Yeah, that's probably correct. I have bright speed. It's a whole lot better than what we had.
So I will say the one thing about living in South Dakota, we have the best in the country internet service provider.
Who y'all got? Starlink?
No, it's called Midco. They have been rated the #1 internet service provider in the country. Like they are so good. Like where I live, I have gig cable coax internet, so it's like I get 1,000 megabytes per second download. But even my upload speed's insane right now. Like I'm like one of the very few people in the neighborhood that has it. So it's like I get insane speeds here. It's great. Like I freaking love it. And it costs $80 a month.
Yeah, that's about what mine runs.
Like I work for a company that does fiber optics and they have constant problems. I'm like, thank God we don't have fiber in this area.
That's what we just got, fiber.
See, fiber is great and all until it like you get like moisture or something or a break or a crack or anything in that fiber line and it's toast. It's fucking awful. Like I'm not a fan of it yet. I'm like, I don't trust fiber optic networking yet. And we've had it for like the last 15 years and it's just it's easier than cable coax because you're not having to put a bunch of lines in the ground. It's just a singular line, and then you can get your phone, cable, and internet service through that single line. But like, it can cause so many problems. As somebody who works with it, we get tons of calls every day. Like we're getting 300, 400 calls a day from rural ISP. It's like it's not great.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, granted, my call center that I work for is like the #1 call center when it comes to rural ISP support help, because we train our guys to actually be decent at their job. So, and our training is actually really good. It's just I just know like our infrastructure is terrible, like everywhere else. Like we used to support an ISP in New Mexico, and they were mainly wireless, like point to point to the tower and everything. The amount of problems they would have is ridiculous. Or like a ISP in Colorado that claims they have fiber, but they literally run fiber to the towers and then shoot that signal out, and it's awful.
So, who's your favorite Cup driver?
Who's my favorite? What?
A NASCAR.
My favorite NASCAR driver is this guy right here, right now.
Who's it?
Ross Chastain.
Oh, Ross.
The guy, that Martinsville move made me a fan.
Oh yeah, I was there.
You were at Martinsville for that race?
Yeah.
Dude, I would have loved to have been there.
We were like, what the fuck is he doing? I was there the year that Kenza took out Lagana.
One of my favorite moments of all time.
Dude, crowd went crazy.
I was listening to it on the radio when that happened.
Man, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Like the move that he made at Martinsville, I went, if he's willing to do that to try and like compete for a championship, who else can I root for? Like,
yeah. He's all right.
I can't complain about it.
Yeah, I'm a Hendrick Motorsports guy. I've been ever since Earnhardt passed away. That's who I've been with.
See, I grew up as a Dale Jr. fan.
Yeah,
like, he was my driver.
Teresa. I'm kin to Teresa Earnhardt.
Okay.
Down the line, the old wicked witch of the East.
Yeah. No, I grew up as a Dale Jr. fan, and obviously, I also like Kevin Harvick, like back in my childhood days.
It was Richard Petty for me, and then when he retired, I went to Dale Earnhardt. When he died, I went to Jimmy Johnson. So,
I mean, as long as you don't say goddamn any fucking Ford drivers, you're good.
Well, the bad thing about it is I'll drive a Ford, but it is what it is. I love my truck.
You know, in reality, I'll root for anybody that wrecks Logano, Blaney, Cendric, like anybody any of the drivers in the Penske Ford camp. If you wreck them, you're doing right by me, because I hate those drivers. I hate Logano with a passion.
Yeah, me too. I don't like him.
Like, you wreck Logano, cool. I'm betting on you next week.
Well, I don't like him or Hamlin.
See,
here we go, green.
Here we go.
It'd be awesome to see Sorensen win.
That'd be cool.
Or 10 English.
As long as the 32 machine doesn't win, right?
Yeah, we probably will.
But Jackie better not be around.
No, she's not. She said she was only picking. She don't know who her. She likes Bobby Pierce. I mean, but she really fell in love with McDowell. But it was funny because we were sitting in the stands and McCready walked up and the whole crowd, he stopped. He said, "Man, what's up, Timmy?" I said, "How you doing?" He said, "How you been doing?" I said, "I've been doing good." He said, "What? You're lost, ain't you?" Because he knows I'm from this way. Like, I stayed at Longhorn because the driver I helped has probably won more races in the Longhorn than anybody else has. I mean, had one 2016. So I'd put Willie's record up there on any. So
Is it a bad thing I'm an RTJ fan?
no, I like RTJ. Will be in a Longhorn next year.
I love RTJ. I think he's a goddamn good damn racer.
I tell you what, if 99 had any balls, that move he tried to pull on the 32,
Yeah.
he'd have won that race. But
Oh yeah.
his nuts hadn't fell out yet, so I guess he couldn't do it.
I was surprised last Saturday that Davenport just didn't right hook Bobby Pierce.
Yeah, Lance Landers was pissed. He said, "Last time I checked, I owned this race car." He said, "Don't worry about it." He said, "Hook his ass." And then Jonathan told him, he said, well, "I was scared they'd penalize me because he's a points leader." So
I was so surprised because I had to get together over here. I had a TV outside watching the fucking race. I was like, "Oh shit, someone's gonna get right hooked."
he knocked the tie rod loose. I mean, he broke the tie rod on JD car. I mean, it was bent. So I mean, he couldn't. He was done when that happened. He did it on purpose. You can't sit. Did people argue with me in the chat last night? They don't understand. I mean, I've been there.
I mean, here's a perfect example. Is this race?
Oh,
Bobby Pierce. Oh,
damn, the wall saved his ass.
He's doing what he can. But this is a prime example in this race. Bobby Pierce is hanging behind fucking Shannon Babb, and he's not passing him.
And he wrecked Shannon Babb. Shannon Babb wrecked him back.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you throw a slider on this track, like you better throw a pretty damn good slider because you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to lose momentum.
Where is this racetrack?
This is in Illinois.
Okay,
it's a quarter mile. Like
they race in Illinois all the time.
Yeah, but this is the type of track. If you're gonna throw a slider, you better fucking make that slider work, or you're gonna get your shit wrecked because it's just too close racing.
Yeah.
So, but again, this is also a points race. This is nothing for Bobby Pierce. Finishing fourth really doesn't change too much in the points for him. The crown jewel? Oh fucking hell! He's gonna throw a goddamn slider. He's gonna throw a slider every chance he has.
Yeah, that's all, but he knows how to pass.
Yeah, like that. I do not like Bobby Pierce. Part of the reason is because of his dad. His dad's a dick. I cannot stand his dad. And I can't, and then, I'm one of those, the sins of the father also fall onto the son, especially when the father is always at the racetrack.
Yeah. He raced against us one night, and he thought he was going to do a slide job on one of the local drivers here, and the local driver sent his ass to the wall.
Good. Do it. Like,
oh, here comes the 22. Troutman and JD are working very close together now.
You know what I'm sad about? Max McLaughlin.
He just got to ride. He's going to drive Stuart Frieson's big block.
Yeah. No, isn't Honeycutt doing that? Or no, not a Honeycutt. Hedgecock? Or Honeycutt?
No, I'm talking about in the big block modified.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still, the first time I got exposure to him was at TST last year, and he fucking won the feature, the first feature
awesome.
on prelim night. Like I was like, damn, and the people we were sitting next to knew him, like they were from the same area. So they were like, yeah, we're here to see Max and cheer him on. I actually picked him in my dirt draft that night because he was fastest qualifier, looked really strong in heat races. I fucking went, I'm picking him. Fucking got me like a top 10 finish that night. I was like, hell yes. Like, And then he didn't do much. Like after that, like it was kind of said, "Oh, Bobby Pierce, he's going backwards. Bobby Pierce is going backwards."
Not now. He's going frontward. He just took third. Well,
Now he's still in fourth.
oh, here comes Shannon. That's an old Longhorn he's got too. That was a Mikey Marla car, the Blue Horn.
See, for me, I can't find a driver I like in the World of Outlaws late models.
I'll ride with McCready till I can't ride with him no more.
And I like McCready, but I'm not a fan of McCready. Like I'll cheer him on when I need to, but I won't, buy his merch.
I love Tim
I'll
McCready,
man. I think Tim McCready is like the, one of the formidable names in late model racing. Like you think of late model racing, you'll think of Tim McCready.
Yeah, I mean, when I used to go to Longhorn all the time when it was in Trinity, that's where the house car was, and you can just see the 39 car be just sitting there. I'm like, man, that's a badass looking car. So I mean, I've always been cool with all them guys. Here comes the 18.
Boy, I hope this race ends quick. I gotta piss. I'm on beer.
Ain't gonna be much longer. I know, ain't gonna be much longer for my butt's in bed. I got them off tomorrow, but I got so much stuff to do.
Yeah, I got shit to do tomorrow. I gotta clean the house and
I know that feeling.
Kind of get ahead of shit because I got racing Friday, then I'm DJing a wedding on Saturday, and then I'm gone for the next 2 weeks, like just racing. And then I go right into college football season right after that. It's like I don't get a break.
Shit.
And I also got Dart League season starting here in a couple weeks, in like 3 weeks.
You play darts?
Yep.
That's
got into
cool.
it last year.
I used to shoot darts, and then I was a big pool guy. I used to go all over and play in tournaments.
I have a couple of buddies who play darts, and they got me into it, and I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed it so much. Like there's sometimes I'll be at the bar and I'll be watching fucking Lucas Oil Late Model Tour like any freaking time. If I'm at a bar and playing darts, I'll just turn it on my phone so I can at least watch the race while I'm playing a tournament or something. Keep my mind going.
Yeah, I'm ready for football season too, though. I'm a diehard football guy. I love Florida State, and I'll pull for East Carolina. I love East Carolina. I used to go there yeah, but they haven't been good in a while. But we'll see what happens. I'm really interested.
You could be a Wisconsin Badgers fan, man. I don't want to hear it.
Well, hey, Russell Wilson put on a show for them.
Oh yeah, that was the last time they were good. Was when they had Russell Wilson. Ever since it's been
white flag.
Oh damn! I'm a fucking lap behind you now.
Oh shit!
I tried to back it up so we would somewhat be in sync.
I won't say who wins.
I think I know who wins. Unless Bab throws a goddamn slider. It ain't going to be Bab. Nice job, Tanner English. Nice job.
Yeah, I bet Coach is happy.
Oh, I bet he is. He's gonna be going. Tanner English is the best driver in the fucking late models.
Man, yeah, I enjoy this. When's the next race?
Next race will be
tomorrow night, right?
Tomorrow night, which I won't be home. I got a meeting tomorrow. I'm starting a dart league that's like a singles like elite league, so I will not be home for that shit tomorrow. I'll probably turn it on, but I won't be home. So
we'll have to do this shit again.
Oh yeah, well, I'm thinking World 100 will be the next one.
I'll be here. Just let me know. I'll be on.
All right. Well, thank you, Sniper.
Yeah, man. Take care.
You too.
Yeah, man. Bye.
Thank you to everybody watching. So the next watch along again will probably be the World 100 weekend. So make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like button. We'll have the next watch along then. I got to go because I got to pee. Y'all have a good night.